We talked about it a little earlier in the game. Obviously, shoot more, and you guys were able to capitalize on it. How did you feel the progression of this game went for your group?
Yeah, I thought we were pretty good all night. I think we stuck with it. We didn't give them much. V made some really good saves when he needed to for us, and PK did a great job. Power play stepped up, so good all-around team effort.
How much did calmness and patience factor into this game?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, we knew that they're kind of a stingy team. They don't give you much. It wasn't going to be the prettiest game, but you got to find a way to win those games at this time of year, and that's a huge win and a really good start to the road trip.
Even though they are a stingy team, you guys had 14 shots in that middle frame. What was working with the group in the second period specifically?
A little bit more direct. I think our transition game was really good. We were catching them, kind of hemming them in, good line changes, and just rolling them over and shooting a little bit more.
On the other side of that, you guys held them to 16 shots throughout 60 minutes. What was working with the defensive effort from the entire team?
Yeah, I think that's when we're at our best. When we're defending hard, we're playing with a lot of pace, not giving them time and space, frustrating them, and making them force plays, and then we turn it over and go the other way.
Where's the confidence level at on the power play right now?
I think it's pretty good. I think it's probably the best it's been all year. I think, we were fighting it a little bit for a while there, and we know we were a good unit. We'd done it in the past couple of years. We've been really good, so we knew it was going to come. We just had to move the puck a little bit quicker. I think once we move the puck, things open up for us, and then our skill takes over.
How have you guys responded since the Chicago loss on Sunday?
I think just flushing it. I think just, as a one-off for us. I don't think that was our game. We knew it. Everyone owned it. We weren't happy with it. But it's 82 games. You're not going to be perfect every night, so we just wanted to hit the reset button and, come on this road trip and try to do as well as we can.
Does that motivate you more for, this is 2 wins in a row now for you guys? Was that a motivating factor for these couple of games?
For sure. I mean, especially I think the one in Washington more so, but I think this one we were just trying to continue that pace of play that we were playing with. I think when we do that, we're a tough team to play.
With the penalty kill, what specifically was able to work tonight that maybe hadn't been there the last handful of games?
I don't know. I feel like we're close. I don't know if we were as bad as maybe our stats have shown in the last recent bit. I think whatever it may be, you go on runs where they get good bounces and whatever. But I think our pressure on the puck tonight was good. We were forcing execution, and we were tough to play against.
Well, congratulations on your 100th NHL career win. Can you tell us a little bit how you felt in your game in that game?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Felt really good. I didn't play for a long time, with the break. And then try to be in my bubble, and then not thinking about anything. Just save the puck and then help the teammates, because I know they always going to score for me.
With Mikhail Sergachev out, obviously some shuffling of D pairs. What was the communication like with you, and how did you feel like they handled some of that change?
Yeah, I was trying to communicate a lot, to stay in the game, and then that change, it's just change, Sima is a really good player, so. It's a good change.
When you make those big saves, how do you stay even keel and reset after those big moments?
Yeah, it's always feeling good when you make a good save, but like a goalie, you're trying to be calm because it's just one save, and then more gonna come, so you have to be dialed in.
What did you see on that save in the first period when you robbed? I think it was Bobby Brink on the doorstep there.
Yeah, I was shot from the blue line, and then I was broken play, and then the puck get on the side, and I just tried to push hard as possible, and then put my glove forward, and then he hit it. So really happy for that.
2 wins in your last 2 starts. Where's your confidence level at right now?
It's same. Losses, wins. You're trying to not think about that. For sure, the wins is always better, so you're feeling better, but it's same.
What kind of a role do you want to play for this team down the stretch?
Reggie's playing really good, and then he's playing most of the games. So I'm trying to help him, and then talk to him wherever he needs, So when I get the chance, I'm gonna play my best. But he's really good, and then I'm just waiting for my chance, and I'm playing my best and trying to win the games.
How tough was it just mentally sitting out for as long as you sat out and then come back in and play? How were you able to kind of keep your game where it needed to be to finish sharp?
Yeah, that was really tough. I'm not gonna lie. Always when you come back, it's hard. It's hard to breathe. It's not same like practice. Game is always different, but you're trying to just dial in the practice and then do what you what do you doing in the games, and then that's the only thing I can do, and then wait when I get the chance.
Really good game from our PK. Obviously, V was rock solid early in the first period, make 2 key saves. Same thing early in the second, 2 key save, and from there I think we played really good. Credit to Philly, they close the middle. It's really tough to create offense against them. They don't make mistakes. They don't open up the play, so you cannot counterattack and stuff like that. But big goal on the power play. Like I said, our PK made a huge difference. So happy about the style of game we played.
Aside from the increase in shot volume, Schmaltz also mentioned being happy with the transition game. What did you like out of that?
Yeah, I agree with him. I think we move the puck a little bit quicker. We keep it simple. That Philly's that kind of a team. You know, if you try to make play through the middle and force play, that's feed their transition. So I like the patience we had in the game.
How did calmness and you mentioned patience factor into your guys' play?
That was huge. Like I said, in the second period, we had a little bit of a rough water at some point, and the calm on the bench, the leadership our guys had, what's being said on the bench, and calming everybody down, keep their composure, we're able to raise our game.
What did it take for your team to hold them to only 16 shots through 60 minutes?
Well, I think tried to find another answer to you, but it's our aggression, our pace. We were in their face, they didn't have a lot of time with the puck, and I think we played at 5, so we played solid. And like I said, I think one big thing is our PK. I think our PK was really good, so did not allow them to get going offensively, so they had to play under pressure all the time.
How big is it for your second goalie to step in and
It's huge. You know, happy for him. He's a hell of a pro, great guy, works hard. And now with the break, I don't know when exactly is his last game, but it was a while back. So it was a tough situation. That's the reason why we were, at the beginning, we're talking about Washington or here. But if you look at the game, we play on a Sunday afternoon, so at home, so no practice. Next day we was a day off. Then we had only a morning skate, so it was unfair to play him in the wash, and had a good skate yesterday. He was ready for today, and hell of a performance.
What kind of a role can he play for you down the stretch?
It's important, you know. If you give us a chance, and every time he's in the net, you know, like I said, since the start of the season, we lost twice, 1-0 and 2-0 with him. We lost 2 games in overtime where we didn't score enough goal to really give him a chance. So I think he's been put in tough spot often on the back-to-back, on the back end of the back-to-back, stuff like that. So I think he give us a chance to win when he's in there, and that's what's important.
Schmaltz also tallied a new career high in goals as far as his assertiveness this season. What have you seen in the growth of that?
Well, I think he's mature. He's a mature person, mature man, and he really wants to make the difference. I always say about Schmaltz, he's a gamer. He wants to play in those moments, and I think he's excited about where our team is at, and he wants to be a big part of it, and he is. He's a huge leader for us, and at key moment he's there.
Did you tweak anything on the PK? You know, you were 3 for 3, you drew a penalty on it, and it hadn't maybe been as good as you wanted the last handful of games?
Yeah, we've been, you know, it's unfortunate in the last maybe 10 games we were not as good, because we had a really good season in the PK. We were rock solid for a long, long time. And we got that slump, that, like I said, 10 game or so. But I'm happy today. We didn't tweak anything. We just got back and being more assertive and playing well.
Power play goals in 6 of the last 7 games, I think it is. Has anything changed that way?
No, I answered that question a ton in the last little bit, and I don't. We didn't change as much anything in structure wise. I think it's more the mindset. I think we're a little bit lower. We're a little bit more aggressive. We're have more volume of a shot and stuff like that. So I think there's a mindset who's different, but it's not structure.
How locked in has this group been over the last 2 games?
Really locked in. I think, you know, from whatever, let's say early December to the break, I think we've been really consistent in our game, the way we played and everything. But coming out of the break, it was a little bit more in and out. So the last 2 games is really good. We're not where we want to be yet in the sense of consistency is not 2 games. Consistency is 2 weeks, you know what I mean? So we're still far away.